Hey guys, it's your girl Alyssa, aka Always Alyssa J, and today we're going to be talking about my luxury handbag wish list for 2023. Now, we are in a bit of an economic downturn, so my list is not going to be that extensive. However, I have 4 items that have been on my radar for a very long time, and I figured that this year was the year to add them to my list. So let's dive in. So the first thing on my list is going to be the YSL Sunset bag. Now, in terms of the type of sunset bag that I want, the details have not been quite ironed out as of yet because there's a couple that I like. There's a couple of sizes that I like. There's a couple of textures that I like. There's a couple of hardware, different types of hardware, I should say, that I like. So I have to make a decision eventually, but I just know it's the sunset bag. I've had my eye on that bag for a couple of years, and I went into the Saint Laurent store, I want to say a couple weeks ago, maybe closer to New Year's, and I picked up the bags and I fell in love with them. That's why I said I can't pinpoint which type, but I just know I fell in love with them. I tried both sizes, the medium, which I believe is $2,700, and then there's a smaller size. I can't recall the price, but I'm gonna assume it's around $2,300, $2,400. And both sizes looked good, and I went with a friend. She couldn't help me out in terms of the size that I should pick, but I liked both sizes. I think the medium size, I think the medium size spoke to me more, but then again, I like this smaller size too. But then in terms of the hardware and the color, I know I want it to be black. That much I know. But I wasn't sure if I wanted like a croc pattern or if I just wanted plain black leather. And then simultaneously, I love gold. Like you can see, I'm wearing gold right now. Like I love gold, but I have enough black bags, gold hardware. Like I have a YSL Lulu that's right here, black and gold hardware. I have a Chanel right here, black and gold hardware, but I don't have enough. You know, I have a vintage Jour bag that's black and silver hardware, but it's not leather. And so I'm thinking silver hardware. I feel like I'm leaning more towards that direction. Just because I have enough gold. But again, I'm still unsure about the size, and I'm unsure about the pattern, if I just want a smooth leather or a croc. So, babe, yeah, it was hot in here. Husband just scared the living daylights out of me. But yes, I put the air on. If you want to turn it off, you can, but I was cooking in here while I was trying to film. I was literally cooking. Well, you can turn it off. I don't think he's happy that I turned the air on, but I was so hot. I was sweating. It wasn't cute. But yeah, y'all, I don't know the size, unsure of the texture, but black and gold hardware is what I know. But I especially want to get it this year because I don't want to deal with another price increase. Saint Laurent just had a price increase, I want to say earlier this year or late last year, which puts the bag, which was closer to like $2,500 to now closer to $3,000. So I don't want to deal with another price increase. So I'm just like, this year needs to be the year that I just go and get that bag. Whether or not I get it pre-loved, I don't know. I did look at some secondhand sites, and the pricing is somewhat close to retail. You know what I'm saying? So if it's going to be close to retail, I might as well pay the retail price. The next piece I am definitely thinking about getting this year, also from Saint Laurent, is the Sac de Jour. The girls have been carrying Sac de Jours for years now. It wasn't until I started making a little bit more money that I started paying a bit more attention to those bags. They're so elegant, so chic, so versatile. I've had my eye specifically on this black leather croc bag because it's just so beautiful. Actually, an influencer I follow a couple years ago went into the store and she was trying it on, and it looked so good on her. I was just like, yeah, I need that bag. So that bag has been on my list for years now. And again, because Saint Laurent just had a price increase, you don't want to chance it. You just don't want to chance it. I want to say, let me just quickly look this up. That one retails around, I want to say it's around the same price as the Sunset bag. Sac de Jour. I thought I had the right one up, but clearly I didn't. So it looks like the large one. I don't want the large one. The large one is $3,900. The standard size, or I don't know if it's small, the sizing with these brands is so off. Like something they might call small is not that small. Something called mini, you might want to say it's small. It's really strange. But whatever the standard size is, it's $2,800. So about the same price as the Sunset bag. I do see Sac de Jours on the secondhand market all the time. The problem is they're either really beat up or still in newer condition, which puts them closer to retail price. So I kind of have to weigh my options there. Again, if it is closer to retail, you just might as well pay the retail price instead of nickel and diamond here and there type thing. So like, you just might as well go in store, have them pamper you, give you a little champagne, and have the experience. But I'm all about a secondhand deal. I'm all about getting bags pre-loved where it's necessary, because a lot of my bags I have here are pre-loved. So the next bag that I have on my list is another Chanel bag. So the Chanel bags that I have, a couple of them were gifted, a couple of them I bought myself. The ones that I bought myself, I bought pre-loved. Why? With the price that Chanel bags are now, I don't think they're worth it. And the reason I don't think they're worth it is because the quality has come down. When I saw an influencer that I follow say, if I didn't buy this Chanel bag myself, I would have thought it was fake, I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? And that sounds very dramatic, but a lot of people have been saying that the quality has suffered. And the vintage bags, a lot of the pre-loved bags are, some of them are not genuine gold, but gold plated. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really do that anymore with the newer bags. And so for me, and it's not even about the gold plating. Apparently the quality of the leather isn't as good. I would just rather have the good quality bags that cost less because they were pre-loved or pre-owned. So the bag that I am looking for is another double flap, but in like a sky blue or this type of blue. I love this color so much. I have a Brandon Blackwood bag. This is not sky blue per se, but it's like a prominent blue color, right? It's what's the word that I am looking for here? It's not potent, but it's, y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. And so I would love a Chanel bag in this type of color or sky blue color with silver hardware. I would wear the heck out of a bag like that. And now, do I know a bag like that, especially a medium bag, do I know that it's going to cost a lot of money? Sure. A lot of the colored double flap bags on the secondhand market are up there. We're talking maybe around $6,000 to $8,000 when retail is around $9,500, right? So I gotta do some digging and see where I can find a bag like that. If it is too expensive, then I can wait. I can continue to wait a year, but that would be my ideal type of Chanel bag that I get this year. And last but definitely not least, this is more of a pipe dream, but I'm gonna put it on the list anyways. I would like a vintage Kelly. Now, Alyssa, what do you mean by vintage? I mean something like from the 90s. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Something that's a little beat up, but not on its last leg. Because there's some Kellys on these secondhand sites that are clearly on their last leg, that have been clearly well loved, and they're selling them for $4,000. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I want it to have a little scratch here, a little bruise there. I don't mind that. I want it to look like it's well loved, but still in great shape, if that makes sense. I I would like it in like a deeper red, not quite a brick, maroonish type of color. I think that's what I'm going for. Hardware, I think the preference is gold. Definitely gold, gilded gold type of hardware. And this would be a Kelly 32. Because, you know, we like a big bag. But that is the type of Kelly I would be looking for. I would be willing to pay upwards of $7,000 or $8,000 for that. Obviously be more of like a Christmas gift type of situation for me. More end of year, you worked hard for this type of thing. I definitely feel like I would get my wear out of it for sure. But then again, I also wouldn't mind black, right? I also wouldn't mind a black bag, leather with a gilded gold or silver hardware vintage Kelly. That I know is going to cost a little bit more than like that deeper red that I'm looking for, but that's okay. I'd be cool with one or the two of those bags just because, like I said, I know I would really get my wear out of them and take care of them. And I would just love to start my Hermes collection. I definitely think I'm going to start the Hermes game next year, pending what the finances look like. If I'm heading in the direction that I think I'm heading, I would absolutely love to do that. Start building a relationship with an SA. There is an Hermes in New Jersey in the American Dream Mall. That's the only one that's really in the area. There's something called the Riverside Square Mall that has a lot of designer boutiques there, but there's no Hermes, unfortunately. There's a Louis Vuitton. There is a, shoot, what's there? I think there's a Jimmy Choo, a Tiffany. There's not much there anymore, actually, now that I think about it. I think a Prada as well. But that American Dream Mall has everything, including an Hermes. And I would love to start playing, not love to start playing the game, but I just want to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Just want to see what's up. I actually might buy a little something this year. Maybe a bracelet, a pair of shoes or something. Though I'm not sure if shoes really count in like the quota or whatever, what have you. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, y'all, that is my luxury handbag wish list for this year. Obviously, that is subject to change. I have a lot of other bags on my Pinterest, y'all. I have a whole Pinterest account dedicated to the types of bags that I want. I'll show it to you guys. And you can see here at the top here, I have the sac de jour. I have the sunset bags, another sac de jour. So a lot of this stuff I've already kind of have on my list. And there's a couple of other things I have on here, but I think those are the more prominent items that I really desire to have this year. So we'll see. Anything can happen. But that is the end of my video. Thank you for staying and watching. If you want to have more convos around luxury handbags, fragrance, you name it, click the subscribe button and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.